Hey, Lonesome Lenny here. I thought I'd do a review on my new Paul Reed Smith Custom 24. The 24 stands for 24 frets. I just got this guitar from my friends over at Ray Mullen Music in Swansea, Massachusetts. And you can look them up at raymullenmusic.com. This review, by the way, is unsolicited. Anyway, here's the guitar, and it's really a thing of beauty. And Paul Reed Smith has done a great job with this lower-ended series guitar called the SE series. Let's see here. Let me point the camera down so you can get a good look at this. There we go. I think that's pretty good. Anyway, let me point out a few things here. It has a symmetrical carved maple top and a mahogany body. Now here's the top. Okay, isn't that beautiful? I like the way they put the selector switch right through the wood rather than using a plate around it and a pick guard and all that type of thing. So there she is. It's beautiful, shaded around the edges, blended in. And you see this white stripe here, which looks to be white. It's actually a cream colored tone, and that's the end of the maple cap that they didn't finish. So it acts like a binding, although it's not a binding. It's right in the wood. It really is nice. There's the back. I haven't even peeled the stuff off the back of the plate yet. Anyway, really nice looking, nice feeling neck. It's I guess a C-shaped, you'd call it, but very, very comfortable. It has sealed tuners which work very smoothly, and on the fretboard, okay, look at those birds, or maybe seagulls, maybe pelicans. The inlay on the rosewood fingerboard is really beautiful. Remember that movie from Alfred Hitchcock, The Birds? Well, you're not going to have to rent the movie because it's right here on the neck. Beautiful. And there's a three-way selector, like I said. And on the tone control, there's a push-pull. And what that's for is to, I don't know whether they call it coil tapping or coil splitting. I know that they're different, but they're somewhat similar. Anyway, this is the little gizmo that does it, push-pull. All right, and it's a tone control. All right. Let's see here. There's the Paul Reed Smith guitar is a 25-inch scale. So that means from the nut to the bridge is 25 inches. All other guitars, for the most part, are 25.5 inches or 24 3/4. There are some different scales out there, but they don't seem to be the popular offering. So the Paul Reed Smith is kind of a happy medium between that 25.5-inch scale and that 24 3/4-inch scale. Now, the difference in tones that are available, all right? Obviously, if this pickup switch is toward the front here, it's just a humbucking pickup with the tone control pushed in, all right? If you pull it out, all right, then you're getting that coil tap or coil split, whatever it is. And that's the same on the bridge pickup. So if you're over here, right, that's full humbucker, and there's your tap or your split. All right, and then it works the same way if you're using both pickups. You can either have them both humbucker or both split. It's really a cool option. Okay. Oh yeah, the vibrato. I'm not a vibrato guy for the most part because I like a softer. I don't know if they call it. Some people call this a trem. all right, which I guess stands for tremolo. And vibrato and tremolo are different, so you'll have to figure that out for yourselves. But anyway, it's a very smooth, and for this type of style that I play for the most part, it's got a real nice action to it. And it seems to lower all the strings at the same time. You don't hear the treble strings moving in at a different speed than the bass strings. So here it is. Got a real nice sweet feel to it, and maybe because I'm a pedal steel player and a steel guitar player, that I notice the difference in vibrato with the bar. There's a difference, and it's a sensitive feel, and this system has it. That's all I can say for my style of playing. Now, I'm sure this guitar is very capable of shredding, but I'm not, so I don't know about dive bombs and all that type of thing. I think a Floyd Rose or the other model that they offer would be more applicable for that style of playing. Anyway, since I've got it on the first pickup here, and if you were to do something on the jazz style, I like to roll a little bit of the treble off. I like more of the bassy jazz style. All right, but if you want to do some blues, that pickup is nice definition. Oh, by the way, yeah, you can see it there. The amp that I'm using is a Roland Cube 80XL solid state with just reverb. There's nothing that's coloring the tone here. It's just a clean setting, a little bit of reverb. I'll leave you distortion guys to crank it up and do that. But what you're hearing is the clean effort this guitar produces. Okay, so let's say you wanted to do some blues and you wanted a little bit slimmer vibe, all right, and you wanted it to cut through. You could pull the coil tap, and you're operating now on half a coil here, or whatever they call it, okay? You can hear how it's definite, but it's it rolls that bass end off. Okay, that's the first pickup. Let's do the last pickup. Full humbucker, no coil tap, right? That. The sound got more definite, rolled off some of that bass end. It's good for country too, that so it's got a nice snap to it, and if you use both pickups in the humbucker mode, it'll give you more of a brighter, a little bit more presence involved. Thin that out by just pulling that tone knob. Now both coils are split. So there you go. That's about all there is to it. Let's see. There we go. Okay, that's my take on this guitar. Very beautiful, light. You know, it's not going to be a shoulder buster if you're doing what I used to do, playing clubs 40 on and 20 off. You know, at the time I was, I forget how much the guitar weighed, but you know, sitting down, it was beautiful. But to stand up with it, you know, anyway, that happens to us older guys. Anyway, that's pretty much my take on it. So, you know, check it out. Check out Ray Mullins' music. Take care.